Bass. So there's another bass. Closed bass. Open bass. Then you have tone. That's another tone where you hold on the tone. Okay? And then you have slap. Slap is something like this, where the tip hits the drum.
Right.
But it must be higher, tighter than this.
Right.
Because a cutter drum doesn't have bass. Okay? So bass, tone, slap, bass, tone.
Okay, so should I try now?
Of course, you try. Right? You hear it? So you feel it, keep your hands together. Not stiff though, just bring them together. So that's bass. Right. So, see, you're not hearing it? Hit and leave your hand. Right. You don't hear. But hit and let go. You hear the difference? Right. Right. So what you play in Trinidad? What's Trinidad rhythm? Right, so you can. Right, so you can play. So she can play.
Yes.
So what rhythm is that? That's Trinidad rhythm. Bel Air. Congo Bel Air. Dance the Bel Air. Dance the Bel Air. Right? Papa tapa, papa tapa. Right? Right? Papa tapa, papa tapa. Dance it over. Slow it down. Slower. Right?
So like the Grenadian style is what exactly?
Grenada. But Trinidad have many beats and Grenada have different rhythm. In Grenada we call that rhythm the Congo. It's a slow down.
Okay.
That's Bel Air.
Oh, yeah.
And then you must have another cutter that cuts for the different movement of the dance.
Okay.
So you have two men holding the rhythm and you have one adding flavors for the different expression of the rhythm. For example, if the lady dancing here and she go pop, right, patap, right, so whatever movement the person do or new movement, the drummer will cut to suit. Taka taka taka, taka taka taka. Patap,
So
patap.
the drummer will watch the
drummer has to,
expressions
yes,
of the person.
because the ladies
Okay.
feed off of the drummers.
Okay.
So the drummers are more important for us. Well, the ballet dance is a mimic dance from the French.
Okay.
The French ballroom dance with the big dresses.
Yes.
We dance here because when you do ballet dance, you have positions where you dance. You have first position, you have second, you have third. If you're right, we dance in fifth position. So we up on the board. That's where you get the movement from.
Right, right.
Yeah. Most Trini they dance flat-footed
Okay.
when they do the dance. Come go girl, go down for me, right? And they move flat-footed. But when you dance on the ball, you get more movement.
Right.
And you get more exaggeration on the hip. Right, so generally when we started playing, we play like that.
Oh, like.
But when you
like
play in
immature.
when you play in djembe, it's a different. That's the way you play djembe.
Oh,
So you can extract the sound properly.
okay.
But in the Caribbean, because when you are taken from your homeland, they didn't take our country tradition with us. Our food will change, our dance, our culture, everything changes. So in Grenada, you will hear us talking about the nation dances,
Right.
meaning the different nation that came from Africa as slaves. They all come out and do the different dances. So we have bongo, which is a stick fight. You will hear Trinidad. You have the Bel Air. You have the Congo dance, a lot of hip movement. So different countries will represent the country with the different dances. So we call it the nation dance. It's incorporate many dances from different countries and tribes in Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, so they all have the unique rhythms that goes with the dance. We have the temne, we have the champa, we have the shambo, we have the Bel Air. So we have many other. We have the chuba. That's another dance again from different groups, different tribes. Yeah, the chuba. It's a nice dance, right? It's an energy dance. Bam, bam, but then that's the rhythm for it. Yeah. It's an Yes, a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Men would jump in the air and
Yeah.
different things. Then we had towel dances. We used towel dance, many different.
Do you think like those type of dances like is a form of revelry? Or do you
No,
think it's
that's classic dancing.
classic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Revelry is what you see at Carnival, people
Carnival.
naked and all kind of thing.
Right, okay.
Yes. Or you call it tribal dances. Because a lot of the dances was towards the kings and the queen.
Okay.
Like welcoming a visitor.
Right.
You will see them come out and dance. One thing about the Africans, when a visitor coming, they will dance and clap. Yes, that's what these dances represent. It is not vulgar or for negative. Yeah, it's for respect.
Right.
Because this drum was not played any time. You didn't just play this drum like that. You play at special
It
time.
was like a sacred.
Yes, and you have to give nuts. It was not sold.
Right.
You had to give 10 cola nuts. You ever heard of cola nut?
No.
Yeah, cola nut is a nut you eat that give you real energy.
Oh, sure.
Yes, and this came from Africa. It's a sacred nut to the African people. Right? So at birth, the drum will play. At funeral, right? You go to the field to plant your corn, the drum must play. So, and where we came from in West Africa, the drum was the key person in the kingdom.
Right.
Everything centered around the drum. If there was confusion or quarrel or fight, the drum will play and all confusion cease.
Okay. You're well learned and well studied. You sound like you know a lot of history about your ancestry.